Said your dad would be proud of the cunt you become. Question mark? Your dad, I was going to just say your dad would be proud of the cunt you become. And then I said, oh, I'll put a question mark. So like, would he be? I get inside people's heads. I think Gilly's there. That's why I think she's going to find some guy who's going to dick her right.
Can I ask, if you had to give kind of career or like what to do next advice to Stuttering John?
Kevin Brennan is like a high-level Stuttering John. Where do these assholes come from? Unbelievable.
What did you say? In the context of this, not generally, like after this weekend, what advice would you give him?
First of all, I'd sue Kate Meaney. I would sue her mom, and then I would I do it slow. But the fact of the matter is Stuttering John's he's better known than all of us. So, but he's still he causes problems that he doesn't need to, like with me. Like, he could have been on my show and I would have paid him and whatever, but he always causes problems with the, if I paid him this much, you paid me more last time. It's like, yeah, I don't do the show based on, you don't have a set rate. Like, depends on how much I make, what the net is, etc. So just shut up and say, thanks for the money. And again, him being on my show was good for him and his show. And I said it with all due respect.
Kevin, you really fucked it up. You gave him $3,000 to be on your show. You set a bad precedent with this idiot.
Write that down as a title. How many tears you have to hit? Yeah, bloody. I just thought it was odd, Mr. Raper Ray, that I was like, term is that I don't listen.
Right.
Unless I didn't kick you. That's fair. I was surprised because it's not common for me. So I just thought, like, was I that traumatized by hitting that deer? It was traumatizing. It was that night. I was coming back from a gig. It's traumatizing when you hit a fucking deer. No, it's a fucked up thing to do. No, why are you laughing, Gilly? No, it's a fucked up thing to do, to like a private conversation, to give it to, and again, they don't even like Kate. They're just using her. So it's disgusting in my opinion. So I let her know today. Felicia, what do you think about Pat's new look, black hair and pencil mustache? We already read this. We already read this, but you went to pet your dog or get
not a turn on.
Brennan's the dumbest guy ever. No matter what I do, I'm the dumbest guy ever. We had one of our best days ever yesterday, but somehow I got played again. Huh? Anyway, I watched as much as I could today, and Carl stinks. Carl was with Felicia. Are you friends with Carl?
No.
Have you ever been with him in his presence?
I have. I went to the roast of Carl at the Who Are These Podcasts roasts in Rochester a couple of years ago.
With Pat Dixon when Dr. Steve was up there?
Yep, Dr. Steve had the set of the night and later on told everybody that Rich Voss wrote most of his jokes.
Yeah, he actually asked me to write jokes for him. And then I didn't hear. I said, yeah, okay. Then like a week later, I go, when do you need the jokes? He's like, oh, I got Voss and Norton to do it. I'm like, go fuck yourself, you fucking Patreon doctor. He's got a Patreon. How good can he be at doctoring?
One of my favorite lines is, this is like therapy. Or you said like, and now let's check the super chats. I've definitely said that in between patients a couple times.
What'd I say?
You were talking to someone, they're like, wow, this is like a therapy session, except for you said, all right, now let's check the super chats.
Oh, yeah, you don't do that, right? Chris Benoit, we're back in order. Sorry, Chris. I mean, it's rude that he came in $20 before the show even started, and I jumped ahead to malware because I'm a whore. I'm a whore of red. I'm a red whore. Mm-hmm. Chris Benoit, $20. Watching the stream last night of Hackmania, it's clear that
it's not Benoit, it's Benoit.
90% of their fans are overweight, bald, usually have a great social life. And if you're listening and you're ugly, I'm not talking about you, of course, but I'm saying Hackmania was insane how many ugly dudes were there. So I think these ugly dudes, somehow they found each other with this and they're having fun or something. There's a lot of fat dudes in the front row.